This is Neverwinter. We're here on PlayStation 5 Pro. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. This is a free-to-play MMORPG experience on PlayStation 5 Pro. One that has been around for quite a while and strangely never got like a current gen upgrade, which was a bit of a surprise. It has that apparently on Xbox, which I'm going to have to go and take a look at that, I guess, because I gotta say, I'm a little surprised that that didn't arrive for PlayStation, and yeah, I didn't even know that had happened, actually. That being said, this game is old enough and low enough resolution threshold-wise that it doesn't benefit from the PlayStation boost for visuals, which is kind of funny to think about. I played quite a fair bit of this on the Xbox One version when it first came out, because there wasn't a whole lot going on, and this was like, you know, kind of exciting to have on the platform at the time. And since then, we've obviously had so many large-scale games like this come where it's like a little less interesting, if that makes any sort of sense. So there are some things that can improve your experience here for this version of the game. You make a character, you quest, you do some stuff. I guess there's legacy type interactions, like they have revamped things quite a bit, so you get some legacy type rewards if you were playing back in the day, and you can kind of just get back into it, and that in itself is kind of exciting. But let's talk about the technical elements here. So it's 1080p, but like I said, so it's sharpened, so your UI and stuff looks a lot cleaner. The game itself still pretty low res and jaggedy around the edges and stuff like that, but I think it's still a pretty decent looking game for its time. And then there's the game can run at 60 FPS. So what you're gonna want to do is go to graphics, and you're gonna want to like turn off the frame rate limiter. So I just turned it on, so that caps it at like the 1080-30, which is like not ideal. And I mean, we obviously have, you know, the power overhead even on the base PlayStation 5 to do this, so that it runs at 60 FPS. So 1080p, 60 FPS with a bit of a bump, as to say, what is that, in terms of just making it look a little sharper gameplay wise, which helps the experience a bit. I mean, obviously it's not completely changing the world of Neverwinter, but you know, we'll make it look a little bit nicer. So we're gonna go to the wood trail and explore it. It's actually kind of dark out here. I don't know, I kind of want to pick an area that has a bit more light. We're not going here. We're going to another location. This one's too dark. Whispering Caverns, that's underground. The Chasm, the Graveyard of Depression. Let's go to Ebon Downs. I think Ebon Downs is a little nicer looking. Oh, yes, yes, yes. This is like a starting area or something like that. Yeah, I think this is the starting area. Anyways, yeah, you go on these adventures. Basically, a lot of what I remember for this game, at least I think this was the starting area. Basically, what you did is you came in, you do X amount of quests. Are you guys bad guys? Oh, you are. Okay. You do X amount of quests, and then you basically leave after you've done the quests and you've gained X amount of levels. And then you go to the next area and you do it again. That's literally like mostly what I remember this game as. Literally like, okay, we did these levels, great. Now we go and do these levels. I'm really struggling here. Call for help. That was a little bit more hardcore than I thought it would be. I am injured. Yeah, I sure feel injured. I'm actually surprised I wasn't able to take those guys out. Maybe this area is a little bit more hardcore than I thought it was. There's like an area where you fight like orcs and stuff like that. Anyways, I digress. A big part of the game was like literally you go in, you accomplish your missions, get your levels that you need to, and then you're able to visit the next like location. And then you kind of do it like again. And you do it again, and you just keep doing it. And that's kind of like the gameplay loop of this one. And it was fine. It was like a pretty basic MMORPG, but honestly, for me, it got the job done at the time. It was enjoyable. It was fun. I had some good moments and some good laughs with some buddies. You know, we took out some enemies. It's kind of weird that doesn't really give me the healing I desire. Right? It's not even healing me in the slightest. Is he like dead, or is he just like knocked off the path? Okay, I got the sick blue tiger. Anyways, I thought it was a pretty enjoyable game. Maybe that's what it is for legacy stuff. They've added like all new worlds and environments and things. I don't know. It's been a long time, let's put it that way. There's all these dragons and things you can fight and stuff. You visit all these areas. There's like some world event things, and it was a pretty enjoyable game back when it was like, you know, fresh on console, and then even from there, I'm sure there's quite a lot of people that play this one still, many years on, which makes sense because it is so enjoyable. There we go. Come on, get these guys. And then, of course, set within the world of Dungeons and Dragons is kind of fun, and yeah, it's just kind of a really, honestly, a very classic, like, MMORPG experience. There's lots of quest things you can do, but everything's pretty, like, basic, easy going. You just kind of grind your levels out, and then there's, like, PvP type stuff, and yeah, that's a lot of what the game was. This is like a zombie land. Ugh. The rotters. Everybody's like sewers and rats and stuff. I still think it's like a pretty, you know, solid thing. Why aren't I healing like I'm supposed to? It's so weird. Maybe it's because it's zombies. Definitely could be because it's zombies. Joy being knocked over there, battle white. Lots of character progression and leveling stuff. Wait, are they sucking my life away? Eye scrolls of life. Yeah, I don't think so. I am injured. I feel injured. I think the campfire's fun. Land is kind of hardcore. And event things. Lots of event stuff they added over time and seasonal stuff and activities. Yeah, this one, it's neat because it's definitely like a little bit of nostalgia, I guess, in the sense of being like, wow, it's been so long since I've played this, and kind of interesting to be back here because I'm sure there's a lot of people that still play this like all the time, right? Ebon Downs, Icespire Peak, the Chasm Bills, Never Death Graveyard, Icespire Peak. That place looked cool. Yeah, I think they've redone a lot of the kind of stuff in this one. Yeah, I feel injured, thanks. It's not just injury, it's emotional injury. That's the worst kind. Great sense of scale, too, in this game, honestly. Cool to master. I will spend 30. I only have like 54 silver. I think one of the many like bonus items I got in this game would have helped out a bit with what's under the collections. Oh, there's all this stuff in this game. So many things. My choice of a mount collar. Oh, nice. 20 gold. VIP service. 25 refinement points. Nice. Greater Stone of Health. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, I got all this stuff. And more stuff, and the inventory fills right up. I don't even know what to do with all the stuff I have, honestly. There's so much of it. Might as well get out there and start exploring and enjoying the world. I mean, like, I also should be, I guess, questing or something like that. I must learn about my foes and the health they have along the way. Maybe I need better armor and stuff too. I don't know. It's been, like I said, a long time. This game has changed a ton. That's the problem with MMORPGs. You really gotta, like, keep coming back, if that makes sense, so that you actually, like, keep up with things. I guess that's a hard part for these games, is like a balancing act of like legacy characters and then like keeping things updated and then people returning with their legacy characters and then players that don't play it all the time and some that do. Injury also is a big part of this. Scrolls of life. I am injured. Yeah, I sure feel injured. Emotionally and trauma-wise. I'm just not prepared for the conflict at hand. Item level 800. That's great. Fire's level 4 to 8. I can't even use it. I can't even use that stuff. How many adventurer kits do I have that I have not taken advantage of? Yeah, that would probably, it's probably why I'm not healing, is I don't have these actual proper healing things equipped, eh? That would make a lot of sense. A character slot purchase, oh, 25% off, how generous. This is the thing with the MMORPGs, they'll treat you pretty good. I know I'm injured. Oh my god, what is the thing that gets rid of this annoying injury? Small party popper. Let's use it. Whee! I don't have any vanity pets? That's sad. I'll have to go and, what was it? I'll have to go and equipped. What was it? Like a bunch. I'll have to go on my main account on Xbox, see what I still have. Okay. 3% awareness. Good. Nice. Anything else I need to improve upon? This is my fashion outfit. I don't have any fashion stuff. I got a real lack of items and things. I think my character is actually pretty high on Xbox. I think that's the problem, is I almost feel lost because I don't have all this stuff set up. Because it's been such a long time. But no, it's fun. It definitely could use like a bump up on PlayStation. It's weird that they never did. Maybe there's something to do with like the way the backwards compatibility works or something like that. Or I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't have the love on PlayStation. Maybe I don't have like a good sword thing. Because I feel like regardless, I should be able to kill these guys pretty easily. Yeah, that didn't even heal me or anything. I'm doing something wrong. I just wanted an easy-going, rewarding time. It's like these level 11s are out here fighting these things. I'm getting just smacked. Okay. I'm injured. I feel injured. Let's get out of here. It's my pride that's injured more than anything. Where's the area with the orcs? The goblins? I'm going back to the Protector's Enclave. Enclave, where everything's good. Enclave. I always thought this was a pretty enjoyable game. Like I said, there was a time where I was just playing a lot of this. I have like a... it used to be a decently high-leveled character. Oh, how times have changed. Only been like almost like a decade since I was seriously playing this, I guess. Sergeant Knox, you get around. Ah, Corbin, here we are.
Good. Ha! Need something else? For this task, seek out the
Thanks, man. Complete legacy campaign missions for Sibylla Artis. Knox, what's going on?
So, adventurer.
There's all this. Actually, a gear probably would help me. A changing world. A world that has changed and I feel completely lost in. Claim the adventuring loot chest. Okay. There's all this stuff. Is it by inventory? Where am I claiming this loot chest? These guys that have like things to say to me.
Ah, adventurer.
Nah, I don't want to do that training day. But I already know how to adventure and stuff. I already did all that. Claim a mount? I already have a mount. Ah, yes, the wondrous Fable Trail. I have a tiger. This is just silly. Oh yes, the magical orb of freedom. Oh, I don't want to go to the training room. Oh, no. No. Let me escape. Yeah, I don't do training room things. This has changed a lot. This world is so different. What happened to this Neverwinter land that I was used to? Well, I'd say it's a fun revisit, but I've never been so lost in something I've played prior. Okay, I need the map campaigns. Dragon Slayer. So yeah, I'm supposed to return to the pirates' foothold thing. I'm like one of those people, I feel like, you know, when you get frozen in time, and then you come back and you're just like, what happened to this world? This world I used to know.
With all the threats around, what do you find, Cor?
Okay, thanks for your help. Yeah. Cool MMORPG. I definitely feel like a character out of time, but hopefully they showed off some of it. Some of me dying. I feel like I've lost so much. History lessons. Thanks, man. I know I'm injured. This is ridiculous. I cannot abandon quest. At least I can ride around on my creature thing and be relatively happy. That's good. So Neverwinter, this is a fun revisit. I'm shell-shocked, I guess, to some degree in regards to how much things have changed, but nice to be back roaming the streets and seeing familiar faces again, I guess. The Sage Workshop, oh.